All right, gang, it's time for your homework. And as I've said to you all along, education without application is worse than worthless. So I want to make sure you're not a course junkie. Let's make sure that everything we've learned, and I give you some good ideas today, let's make sure we're applying that to our business model this week, to our schedule, to make sure you're getting the most out of the next week. So to grow your business, my first suggestion is that you take some time and learn how the Agent Success app works. Take some time and watch the how-to videos. It'll take you 20 minutes, but you're going to be impressed with the amount of data that technology collects, how it identifies some of your weak links. So you have those awarenesses of where you need to change things and what you need to do differently. I would also suggest to you that you get up early and get after it. I find top producers get more done by 9 a.m. than most agents get done by noon. So, is it really important to you, your success? Is your goal really important to you? You want something? Then you need to rise with the sun. I'd recommend you get up real early, get some time in for a little bit of exercise, get all dialed in and dialed up and ready to go and get to the office before 9. As I said, the early bird gets the worm, and top producers get more done before 9 than most agents get done before noon. Pre-plan your week. So what I want you to do on Mondays is I want you to take out your schedule, and I want you to plan the week, and I want you to put in time for your personal stuff, time for your professional stuff. I want you to think about your calendar. Where would it be best to block certain activities? We refer in our business, we call this time blocking. So we have, for instance, our office meeting typically is Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. So you're going to put that into your calendar. Agent opens are usually Tuesdays, 11 till 1 or whatever it is in your area. So you want to put that in your calendar. You got an open house on Saturday. You want to put that in your calendar because you got to go door knocking Wednesday night to let all the neighbors know you're having an open house so that they'll invite your friends. Door knocking Wednesday night around your open house needs to be in your calendar. I want you to put time in for prospecting. I want you to put time in your calendar for your kids, for your partner, for your spouse, for your husband, for your wife. Time to go to the gym. Whatever it is you like to do, let's pre-plan it. Now, I promise you at the end of the week, your calendar won't be as how you planned it, but it'll be a lot better than having no plan whatsoever. So let's make sure we got a plan, and let's try to work through our plan the best we can. That way, at least we're being thoughtful about our time, what activities we're doing when, and we're trying to check all the boxes to make sure we're getting everything done by the next time you and I get together to watch the next set of videos. Pick a goal you want to achieve during the course. Remember I told you about goals, why they're so important. They need to be the things that keep you up at night. They need to be the things that get you up in the morning. They need to be what makes this whole thing worthwhile, because if you can do the hard work, this is the reward you're going to get for it. So what is going to be your goal? Make sure you make it the screensaver on your phone, the screensaver on your tablet. And if you want to do a little old school, get a photo of it and pin it up over your desk. Put it in a prominent spot in your life and constantly be aware what you're working towards. And when you run into resistance and you run into disappointment, remind yourself why you're doing this, why it's so important. The fifth thing on my list was you need to book a minimum of 3 appointments this week. I said this earlier in our session, that your number one priority is to find people who want to sell a house and somebody who wants to buy it. Everything else falls in behind that. It's the most important thing. I want you to get up every day with the attitude that I'm unemployed, and by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock tonight, someone is going to agree to employ my services. Now, not every day it will work out that way, but if you start your day with that attitude, then you'll be more thoughtful about your conversations. There'll be an underlying intent to everything you say. You're going to be constantly aware of people around you in your environment. You're not just going to run into the dry cleaners and run out. You're going to stop and talk to the lady at the counter. You're going to hand her your card. You're going to hand your card to the lady at the grocery store and ask them if they know of anybody that's thinking about buying or selling real estate. The point is, you're literally standing on an acre of diamonds. There's opportunities everywhere, but the real estate radar's got to be up. You got to be dialed in. You got to have that awareness, and it's got to be a priority, not a job, but a priority in your life. Some people look at real estate like it's a job. Other people look at real estate like it's a career. Some people might even say they're passionate about real estate. You want to go to the top of the pile? You want to be number one? Then you need to have an obsession. So much are you obsessed with this, it gets you out of bed in the morning. Your feet are even moving before you've even got out of bed. The point is, you have a tremendous opportunity, but if it's to be, it's up to you. You've got to do this. I can't do it for you. I can show you what to do. You got to go do it. And if it's important enough, if your life's important enough, if success is important enough, then you'll push yourself to do the tough stuff, the stuff that most people don't want to do. Remember, salespeople are like water. They'll take the path of least resistance, but the path that gives you the greatest resistance is going to give you the greatest return. So do the tough stuff. Be courageous. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Update your Agent Success app every night. It'll take you 5 minutes, and there's 3 things you need to do. What did I do for prospecting today? What did I do for appointments today? And what did I do to make any money today? Did I get any signatures? 5 minutes, your Agent Success app will be up to date, and it will give you at the end of the month amazing data on all the stuff that's working and the stuff that's not. So you'll double down on the good stuff, you'll get rid of the other stuff, or you'll refine the other stuff, but the point is you're having an awareness. You're not just showing up and just wait to see what happens. You're getting in there every day with a plan and you're working on it. And that's taking control. Remember, we can't control what other people can do, but you can control what you do or how you react to somebody else's actions. Connect with us on social media. We've got some really great stuff on our Facebook. We've got stuff on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. But take a moment, get connected with us, because when this relationship is over, I want to maintain our connection through our social media platforms with you.